The 15th Rabbit, a bedtime story for kids. A soft and fluffy 15 rabbit lived in the toy box in the boys' room. Each day, the boys opened the toy box and picked up 15 rabbit, and 15 rabbit was very happy. Then newer, brighter toys came into the toy box. They had special tricks. Some could move when the boy pushed a button, other bones high. 15 rabbit had no special tricks or buttons. No wonder the boy started to choose these other new toys. At night, when the toys were back all in the toy box, the other toys talked with pride about the fine things they could do. 15 rabbit was quiet. There was not much to say. Only one other toy in the toy box was like 15 rabbit. Cowboy horse was also a soft, fluffy toy, but he was old. Most of his hair was worn away. He had only one eye left. Cowboy horse said to 15 rabbit, "Soft toy like us are really the lucky ones. We get loved the most, and when soft toys get love and love, we can become real." "What is real?" said 15 rabbit. "Being real is the best," said Skin Horse. "You can move when you want to move. When you are real, if you are loved, you can show your love back." One day, Nana, who took care of the boy, flew open the lid of the toy box. She said in a busy tone, "Oh dear, that walking dog is missing. I must find something else for the boy." In a second, 15 rabbit was flopped down into the bed with the boy. This began another happy time for 15 rabbit. Each night, the boy would hold 15 rabbit close in his arm. In the morning, the boy would show 15 rabbit how to make rabbit hole under the sheet. If the boy went outside to a picnic or to the park, 15 rabbit would come with him too. After a while, with the hugging and holding, much of 15 rabbit's fur, its pink nose grew less pink with all the boy's kisses. But 15 rabbit did not care. It was happy. One day, the boy became sick. His forehead got very hot. The doctor came and went. Nana walked back and forth in fear. Day after day, the boy stayed in bed. There was nothing for 15 rabbit to do but to stay in bed too, day after day. Then at last, the boy got better. Such joy in the house. The doctor said the boy must go to the shore. "How wonderful!" thought 15 rabbit. Many times the boy had talked happily about the shore and told of its white sand and big blue ocean. "What about this old bunny?" Nana asked to the doctor. "That old thing?" said the doctor. "It's full of scarlet fever germs. Burn it at once. Get him a new bunny." So 15 rabbit was thrown into a sack along with the boy's bed sheet and old clothes and a lot of junk. The sack was carried to the backyard. The gardener was told to burn the whole thing. But the gardener was too busy with picking the beans and peas before nightfall, so he left the sack behind. "I will take care of it tomorrow," he said. The sack was not tied at the top, and 15 fell out. The next day, when the gardener picked up the sack to take it away to be burnt, 15 rabbit wasn't in it. Then it started to rain. 15 rabbit was sad. So far away from the boy, never again to be nice and cozy together, and no soaking wet. A tear fell from 15 rabbit's eye over his cheek. It flopped into the grass. At all once, at the spot where the tears fell, a flower grew up. Then the bud of the flower opened. A tiny fairy. "Little rabbit," said the fairy, "do you know who I am?"
I wish I did,
said 15 rabbit. "I'm the fairy that take care of toys that are well loved," said fairy. By then, 15 rabbit was shabby and gray. The boy had lost of all its whisker. The pink lining in the ear had long turned gray. Its brown spot, one fresh and bright, were now faded and hard to see. "It's time now for me to make you real," said the fairy.
I think I remember real,
said 15 rabbit. Now, what was it cowboy had said? "Ah, yes. When you are real, you can move when you want to move. If you are loved, you can love back." With one touch of fairy wand, 15 rabbit felt different. Thickly, all of a sudden, each one of its two legs sewn together tight could move. A fly landed on 15 rabbit head, and it was itchy. As quick as a wing, that foot was up at the 15 rabbit's head to stretch it off.
So this is being real? I can move when I want to move.
"I will show you some new friends," said the fairy. And the fairy took 15 rabbits where several rabbits ran and hopped about. Soon, they were all great friends. Time went by. The boy was come back from the shore. He was all better now. One day, the boy went to the backyard to play. From the trees nearby, a few rabbits hopped out. One rabbit was brown all over and another one was all white. A third rabbit had brown spots, most of them faded. That one hopped the closest to the boy. The boy thought, "Why this rabbit looks just like my old bunny that was lost when I was sick. I love that bunny." What he didn't know was that it was his very own bunny, come back to see the boy. For he was the reason the 15 rabbit had become real.